If you've come across this video, you are in a spot in your life where nothing actually makes sense. You feel exhausted and overwhelmed all the time, and actually, at the end of each day, nothing happens according to what you planned. No matter what you do, you just can't keep up. Be it family, friends, or work, you feel stuck and not up to the mark. Or maybe you are working hard but not getting appreciated. You get onto social media and scroll to see your best friends being successful and pondering when will it be your day. How has everything changed in the recent past? You might be thinking about the recent fears that are cropping up each day as you are getting older. You do not feel secure in your place. You think about running away, but you can't even do that. Maybe it's time for you to think about all the things you've been trying to achieve. You can't see a way out of all this, and so you drag each day. What you think has come up only recently or in the recent years has been building up all your life. Yes. Think about it for a while. You've always been doing something that has not been what you actually wanted, what you cared about, and yet you did, because maybe that was the right thing to do. Right thing to do. Consciously, you have thought, maybe this is actually what I want, but I just don't know it yet. Or maybe you did it for the sake of doing because others said you'll be better of this way. But if all that was true, all that was correct, all that was actually right, you wouldn't have been watching this. You wouldn't be here in this place in life. But the solution's always been there, right with you, right in front of you, inside your head. You've been ignoring it all your life. Yes. The solution is to prioritize, to know what you really want to do, to eliminate, to know that you cannot do everything. You cannot make everyone happy. Even if you miss out on things, even if you lose out on that success you've been running after all this while. Because when you do prioritize, you are free to leave that what does not matter behind. You think work overwhelms you? Leave when you don't feel like it. Say no to that extra work that you've been taking on just because you think you cannot say no, or maybe you'll get those extra credits. Think of it this way. You identify with what you do for work, and that is fine. You sacrifice those outings with family, those dinners with your wife, that time at home with your kids, that ice cream after dinner with your kids, those beers with your closest friends. You sacrifice and grind it day in and day out because you think that money or that promotion you've been wanting to get will make you happy. And you get there. Yet you are not happy, or maybe you think you are. But to what end? Maybe work does make you happy, and you prioritize work before everyone and everything. If that is the case and you are fine with it, I think it is okay. But eventually you will have to give up, or the work will give up on you. You will see others doing better because they now have the energy you had in your youth. And suddenly you realize, I've been giving it too much of my energy and time, and you feel lost because now you have no purpose. Why? Because you have failed to set boundaries. You have failed to prioritize. Why is it important to set boundaries? Because energy like time is finite and it will eventually run out. You feel overwhelmed because you think you can be everywhere at every time, and so you live in constant fear of missing out, constant fear of losing what you have worked hard for, and yet take people who matter most in your lives for granted. If you are mindful, you know you can say no this one time and go on and do that what you love most, doing with the people you want to do it with. You are actually prioritizing, you are actually free. You set your own deadlines. You work when you want to work, and not in the fear of something, but because it is your work and you do it. And yet when you prioritize your body before those long hours and go out to the gym to work out, you feel better. You take a step towards clarity and freedom when you go out to that long-awaited dinner with your partner. When you go out with your friends for that beer, you prioritize. And you do that mindfully, you do that in peace, you're there and you do not care what the other day brings because even if it is the worst, you know you've done what you really wanted to do, you know that you care about the people that you're with at that moment, you have actually prioritized, you have actually cared. To not care about something is to care about something for once in your life. To prioritize clearly, to work on your priorities, is your path to freedom. Own your priorities, own your life, be free.